We are sitting down with our brand new 2015 world champion, Paris Gordon. Congratulations,
Thank
sir.
you.
Well played, and I know this is a long haul battle through the qualifiers all the way up to now. So, hopefully you can take a little breather and relax. And I'm sure you got a bunch of people that you want to make phone calls, texts, and talk to. But we appreciate you sitting down with us. But just talk us through your team. We saw in the last match there you got some good rolls with Felix Faust and his D20 ability that was able to sort of shut down the Alpha class Sentinel to prevent him from being able to really get some any attacks in on you.
Right.
So what was the thought there in your team, and what was some of the things that you saw throughout the tournament, and was there any points where you were a little nervous or some tough matchups?
Oh, definitely. For building the team, well, I looked at Faust when I first got him at Nationals. I didn't really think too much of him. I thought those are cool and he's good, but it's too random. But when I figured out, when I realized that you could prob it, and there's anywhere between 4 and 8, depending on the situation, powers that can just lock them down. It's really hard not to play it, because if you're playtesting against something, it doesn't matter what your team is. If they lock you down, you're just going to lose. So I felt like I had to play it. So I looked for, but he's 5 clicks with no reducers or anything, no move and attack. So I looked for a little
bit of a gamble there. If someone can get in and get across the board. And,
like a green arrow or something like that.
So you're trying to protect him and get the best rolls as possible. But he can be certainly very effective. But that short dial is a gamble if he can get knocked out potentially. We saw a number of other Fausts, but you did make it through. But a number of them got knocked out for one reason or another.
Right.
So it's HeroClix is definitely a game of Ben Chung was here talking to me. He said rock paper scissors live in Spock. There's always a counter. So what was some of the matchups that you had? And was there any tense moments where you weren't sure if you were gonna make it through?
Definitely. Somehow, for the first day I went 2-2 with the same team. I lost a roll off to a Superman, Ophidian orange battery. Couldn't get through it. I didn't have the D20 rolls that I had in the single limbs. And then I lost another close match, 30-25, I think. But the other two were fine. The other two games were, basically what happened right there. And then the second day I played the same thing. My two middle games were really close. I won one of them 79-0. I killed Voodoo. I couldn't get through the Firestorm that it only takes one at a time max from people with a resource or relic.
Okay, you do sacrifice a little bit on your team of having that damage potential, but you're hoping to slow them down, so it's almost a game of attrition. Although this one was a quick attrition, if there is such a thing. But it was that is a little bit of a challenge to be able to punch through a lot of damage while you're doing
it. And then later I won one 19-0 by killing a cop bike, and that was a really close game. And then in the single limbs I had to face my teammate who was playing the exact same team. I went first and had better D20 rolls and went on from there. My game with Kenny Pena, the national champion and Canadian national champion, was really close. He's a really good player. He had Phantom X Faust, but I just, I had better D20 rolls again, and there's only so much you can do. So all my games are really close. Ton of good players.
So now I'm going to ask the question that you're probably going to be asked a million times over the next couple of days. So as part of your prize package, you get to work with WizKids to design a figure. Now, mind you, it is subject to licensor approval, so your first choice isn't guaranteed. But if you have your druthers, if there's a particular character that you really want to do that will get approved to be made by the licensor, who would that be?
Right now, my first choice would be Mephisto.
All right.
I really like Mephisto, and I think that the two that I don't like either of the two that have been released before, just personally. And so yeah, that's my first choice.
Mephisto is one of those characters that you can do a lot of directions with him. So there's a lot of ways you can go. I mean, you know, he is a god in, you know, in his own way, and he's certainly tricky. He's certainly done a lot of been very integral to a lot of storylines with what he does. So there's a lot of room for creativity in a title design like that.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Would be certainly an interesting one.
Yeah.
And just you know, again, thank you for taking time to sit down. But I want to give you an opportunity to give a shout out for who you're traveling with here, who are talk about. Let us know where you play at home.
Yeah. We're my team Ragnarok. We're all from Houston, Texas. Drove all the way up here, 20-hour drive.
Wow. Okay.
And so thanks to all of them for playtesting with me, building the team with me. There's 13 of us.
You don't have to go through all of them.
Yeah, but thanks to all of them.
Team Ragnarok and everybody you travel with.
We're split into 2 rooms. Me and my dad are staying with Team Majestics, the world champion from last year.
Okay.
They're all really cool guys. Thanks to them for helping me. Thanks to everybody that I played. With Team Rubicon, they're all great guys. I'm sure I'm forgetting some, but
so how long have you been preparing for this?
Well, I've been playing HeroClix since Infinity Challenge, actually.
Oh, great. Okay.
But I competitively since Giant Size X-Men, and then this team specifically, probably since a little after Nationals, so a month and a half or so.
Okay.
I really liked Spiral, and I really liked Faust, and just put it together.
All right. And you said you work with other. You're staying with other teams, and I know you probably talk strategy, but how much is shared, and how much do you think people are kind of holding back? And
leading up to the event, there's pretty much no sharing. It's just within your own team. Just keep it as close as you can. But once we're here, I'm just open and share and trade teams with people, see what's going on, and because I mean, it doesn't. You have one day to prepare for it. I mean, there's only so much you can prepare for. So.
Yeah, that's that one thing we were talking about earlier is that people prepare for a long time, but then they come here and they might be surprised by something.
Right. And if you didn't bring what you need from your home and you're 20 hours away, I mean, there's nothing you can do about it.
That's true. You have a limited whatever you're bringing in your case. So hopefully you can. That's a good time to make friends with other folks if you need to borrow some figures to retool on the fly.
Yeah.
But. Again, just want to say congratulations.
Thank you.
This has been a great tournament. We've been having a lot of fun here at Origins Game Fair.
Great tournament.
And we have Paris Gordon, 2015 HeroClix World Champion. I'm sure we'll be seeing you in the future as well. And we wish you hopefully now you can relax a little bit, enjoy the rest of the con, and have a great evening and a safe drive home. But thanks for stopping in with us.